Hi, I'm John Dixon with Garage Gurus, and today we're changing an outer tie rod end on this car. After we change it, we're going to go over to the aligner. What I want to look at is a lot of times when I'm out in the field and I'm talking to technicians, they say, oh, if I just change an outer tie rod end, I don't align it afterwards. I just count the turns off and count the turns back on. Well, as you know, a lot of today's vehicles have ADAS, or Advanced Driver Assistance Systems. All right, and we're going to get on the aligner later and we're going to see how maybe just a minute toe change could affect the reading at the steering angle sensor and what its calibration is. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this outer tie rod end off and I'm going to count the turns as I take it off, and I'm going to install a brand new one and count the turns back, and that'll be close. And maybe in years past on older vehicles, it might have been close enough. But we're going to do a little experiment. Like I said, I'm going to count the turns going back on, and we're going to hop on the alignment machine, and we're going to see how close that is. Okay, now we'll count the turns. Take the outer off of the inner. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, about 12 and a half. So we'll record that somewhere so that we remember in case we're not going to do it right away. In this case, of course, I have the new tie rod ready to go. So we'll start with it up, get our half a turn on there. There's half, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Go ahead and put it back in our knuckle. Okay, we'll go ahead and torque the nut to spec. We have to install our cotter pin. Since we're not quite lined up, we can go to the next slot in the castle nut. Install the pin, and then lastly, tighten up the jam nut here. Okay, so we've installed the nut on the stud, torqued it to spec, installed the cotter pin. Now we're going to grease the fitting, install the tire, and I'll see you over on the aligner. Okay, so as you can see, we got the Impala up on the aligner. I've got it all compensated out, and we've got the steering wheel steered straight ahead. So the left front, the one we did not touch, is dead on 0.05, which corresponds with the straight steering wheel, which was straight from before. The right front is where we changed our tie rod end, and as you can see, it's pointing out, it's towed out 1.6 degrees. Now that may not sound like a lot, but that's going to be enough to start to wear out the inside of that right front tire. Okay. In addition, what I want to show you is the steering angle sensor. I'm going to click on the code link. You can either go and do your steering angle sensor calibration through your aligner if it's equipped like that, or you can use your scan tool, use the bidirectional controls, go into either electronic power steering or into wheel alignment. Some cars will have that menu as well. So I'm going to hit continue, and it's going to give us a reading for our steering angle sensor. Now the reason why steering angle sensor calibration is so important is that we have a lot of our ADAS, our Advanced Driver Assistance Systems, like stability control, lane keep assist, collision mitigating brakes, that rely on steering angle sensor data in order to know where the car's at, where the front is facing. So in the event that we get into a skid, a stability control maneuver, or some sort of lane keep or collision avoidance, as we can see here, we've got up on the screen about 6 degrees nearly that this thing's not going to be accurate. Now, during most normal day-to-day maneuvers, not going to be such a big deal. But in the event that we're trying to avoid a collision or get the thing to track straight, that 6 degrees could be the difference between it tracking straight or not. So just to wrap it up, when you change those outer tie rod ends, even if it seems like a small change, something insignificant, maybe something that we've got away with a lot in the past, we want to get it up on the aligner, do a good wheel alignment, and then we're going to come back to this screen right here and we're going to recalibrate the steering angle sensor properly. All right, so thanks for watching. Be sure to visit us at garagegurus.tech and subscribe to our YouTube channel.